Hi and Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Muhammad Syarifuddin bin MUSTARI. Today I will represent my group, which is group 4, in presenting lab report 2, which is study of the abiotic component of aquatic ecosystem. Okay, let me brief the introduction. Abiotic component is a non-living thing component in Earth. There are two types component of abiotic component. First is physical and the second is chemical component that make up an ecosystem. Water depth, substrate type, light, temperature, salinity, turbidity, and water velocity are all important physical elements. For the dissolved oxygen, carbon dioxide, and other dissolved gases, pH, and nutrition level are all important chemical components. The abiotic components are really important for the aquatic ecosystem, such as dissolved oxygen for the fish, zooplankton, gastropods, and more for their respiration. And light and carbon dioxide are used for phytoplankton, algae, and any aquatic plants for photosynthesis. So, in this lab, we will measure some of the physical and chemical components in the aquatic habitat for two places. Next is methodology. The apparatus we use is only YSI multi-parameter. For the first, we switch on the YSI and then the sensory part of the YSI being put into the water body and wait for the 50 seconds. After the 50 seconds, the result like PPT, DO, temperature, and pH will shown on the screen, and the result will capture with a phone camera. For the task part, the study site we take is AQU3003 River and SPSM River. For the AQU3003 River at 1533 p.m., the temperature we got is 29.90 degrees Celsius. For the salinity we got 0.48 ppt, and for the dissolved oxygen is 42.5 mg per L, and for the pH for the AQU3003 River is 5.85. Next, for the FPSM River, the time is 1633 p.m. The temperature we got is 34.09 degrees Celsius, and the salinity we got is 0.11 ppt, and the dissolved oxygen is 107.4 mg per L, and for the pH for the FPSM River is 8. For our discussion about the relation between each parameter is the relation of pH and the salinity. If the salinity is a bit high, which means pH will be more acidic. For example, for the AQU3003 River, we can see the salinity is 0.48 and the pH is 5.85. The pH 5 is mean it acidic, so it means AQU3003 River is a bit acidic. For the relation between temperature and the dissolved oxygen, if the temperature is a bit low, the dissolved oxygen will increase, and we can see the AQU3003 River and the FPSM River temperature is low, so their dissolved oxygen increase. For the conclusion, abiotic component is really important in building and maintain the ecosystem. Each abiotic factor from physical and chemical component have their own function and relation between them. YSI multi-parameter is one of the simple apparatus that can be used for measuring the abiotic factor like dissolved oxygen, temperature, salinity, and pH.